Constitutional lawyer Martin Kpebu says the controversy surrounding the late CEO of the Forestry Commission sparks potential conflict of interest. He wants the Lands Ministry to be very open to the public to assure the citizenry that it has the state's interest at heart. He spoke earlier on the Super Morning Show.
Conflict of interest because on the outside, he is the fiduciary. He is supposed to protect the forest. He is a trustee. So he cannot turn around and own portions of same. No, a trustee is not allowed to buy this trust property. No. He's not allowed to own part. Then he shouldn't be a trustee. So he is our number one fiduciary, managing everything as a trustee on our behalf. And then he turns around to acquire. And let's even give him benefit of the doubt. Assuming he got that before he came into office.
Exactly. What if he got that before he came into office?
Yeah, okay. So because of the, conflict of interest has three legs. We have the actual, we have the potential, and then the perceived. Then he was required to relinquish his interest upon assumption of, office. So that if he needed to take any action in respect of the forest, he would do so with a clean conscience. Do you remember, the Americans have this system. When Trump took office, you see, because of his vast business interests and all that, he was compelled to put that in a trust. Of course, it's not 100%, but at least he had to divorce ownership at that stage so that if certain actions came, he could, act diligently. So Sir John too, at a minimum, assuming he acquired the land before assuming office as the CEO of the Forestry Commission, had to relinquish his interest. But there isn't evidence that he was done. You see. So, and this quickly brings in the matter of Article 286 Clause 4. The matter that when a public officer acquires property and then he cannot justify the income, how he acquires the property, same should be forfeited to the state. That's why and then something is good is also on this show. It's also a provision that has been very interested in, and our history shows it. But look, at the time a public officer is exiting, we must make it automatic for the person to come before SHRAG, a permanent standing committee of SHRAG, to justify all the assets he's acquired upon assuming office. Look at the will. Have you seen from September 2017, a house was purchased. February 2018, another house purchased. That's barely 5 months. Then 3 months later, May 2018, another house. Then you go to September or October, another house, and so on and so forth. So within 5 months, you buy a house, another 3 months, you buy. Hey, what kind of income and what kind of business? Don't forget, in that office, he wasn't allowed to practice fully as a lawyer. And even if he was practicing, then maybe we'll need other lawyers who can show that every 3 months they earn so much that they buy houses worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. So all these things don't bode well for our governance. The Constitution is being thrown to the dogs.